And then finding your mat, come onto your shins. And with your toes tucked or untucked, I leave that up to you. If you tuck your toes here, you bring a little bit more, circulation and pressure into your heels around the area around your ankles. By the way, I hope you can hear me well. Let me know if you can. And then with your knees closed or a little bit more wide open, just bring your right palm onto your heart, your left palm onto your belly. Close your eyes or find soft gaze and just simply bring your focus and your concentration to your breath. Take a couple deep breaths in through your nose and maybe out of your mouth. As you breathe here, feel your belly ballooning up and down. Breathing deep, but at this point, right here, right now, nothing to manipulate, just simply follow your natural rhythm. And as you breathe in, feel your ribs expanding. Feel that expansion in your body. And as you exhale, allow your belly to balloon out and let your belly drop and melt a little further into the ground. Taking a few moments here to really arrive on your mat, maybe after a long day of work, to really unwind here and arrive in your practice. And then here, feel your heartbeat, your right hand, feel your belly ballooning up and down in your left palm, and for a moment, just simply see what's present for you right here, right now, what's present in your heart. And then with your next big inhale, reach your arms out towards the side, reach them up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your right hand into the ground, left arm reaches out towards the right, over your head, or whatever is possible and available for you. Slight bend in your right elbow. Spread your fingers wide and let your energy reach and draw up over your head towards the right. Feel the beautiful opening in your chest. Sometimes we tend to collapse here. Really open up that left side here. You can look towards your hand if your neck permits. Check in with yourself and see how far your body wants to go today. And then just breathe here so naturally. Really starting to do the yoga here, which is, you keep coming back to my class, the yoga is the breath, and then we're gonna add some calisthenics here, some movements. Your next big inhale, reach and draw your arms back up towards the sky. Reach up so high. Exhale, left hand into the ground, right hand reaches up and over your head towards the left. Breathe in and reach. Exhale, keep your right buttocks, onto your heel without lifting it up. And open up your chest. Breathing for expansion. Exhale, feel the contraction melt further down into the ground. One more big reach up. And then keep coming back towards center. Reach your arms up. Breathe in here. Maybe even a tiny little back bend. Exhale, bring your arms, airplane wings down into the ground. And then if you are not facing your towards the top of your mat yet, come towards facing the top of your mat. Come to all fours, onto your knees, onto your hands. Spread your fingers really wide, and then keeping your toes untucked for now. Your knees right underneath your hips. Flowing through a couple cat-cows. Inhale, round your spine for cat. Tuck your navel in. Exhale into cow. Arch your spine, let your belly drop. Inhale into cat. Round your spine, push the ground away. Exhale into cow. Arch your spine, let your belly drop. Inhale for cat. Exhale for cow. Inhale for cat. Exhale for cow. And just flow here through a couple of your own cat-cows on your own pace in your own time. No need to rush through. You can take your time. Move a little slower, or move even a little quicker. You see what feels intuitively good in your body. You can always integrate any additional movement, shifting your hips from side to side, or your neck gently from side to side, drawing some circles as you flow through your cat-cow. And then one more cat, one more cow, and then come back to center. Right here, and on all fours, reach and draw your right leg up behind you. Yeah, and see, float a little bit with the height here. What's the right height for you today? And then press your right hand firmly into the ground. Reach and draw your left arm forward. Left arm forward and up. Right leg back and up. And just work a little bit here on the balance. Enjoy the balance here. And that might feel really different for every one of us. It's so individual, it's so personal here as well. And see how far you want to come today, how high you want to come today. Maybe your body feels different today than it felt yesterday, last week. Simply acknowledging that, accepting that, and enjoying your practice. Breathe and reaching forward and back. Exhale, draw your left elbow and your right knee together as you round your back like you did in cat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contraction. Inhale, extend and reach and lift. Exhale, bring elbow and knee together. One more time. Inhale, extend. And then bring it all back into the ground. Other side, left leg lifts. Find your stability here. Find your preferred height. See what feels good to you. Activate your core. And as you flow here through the movements, keep coming back to your breath, right? The yoga is the breath. Keep coming back to your breath. That's the most important piece of this practice. I keep steering your mind back to your breath as you notice that your mind is wandering. Then reach and lift your right arm forward. Press firmly into your left hand and come out of your left shoulder. Spread your fingers wide and really press the knuckle of your index finger and thumb really firmly into the ground as they tend to lift up. Strong core, strong back. Strong left leg and right arm. Flirt with the height. See how high you want to come. A little balance, a little strength as we prepare the body to flow a little more later on. Breathe in and extend your limbs. Exhale, bring elbow and knee together underneath your belly. Inhale, extend, relax your neck, look down towards your mat if you can. And exhale, bring it back together, round your spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it back together, round your spine. Inhale, extend, breathe here for a moment. See if you can find a tiny little arch, maybe even your back. Exhale, bring it all back into the ground. For a moment, bring your feet wider than your hips and see if you can sit in between your feet onto your sit bones. If you can't, I forgot my block, I actually have it right here. But maybe if you have a block right now, you can grab your block and bring it underneath your sit bones. And some people have sensitive knees or just don't have the flexibility to come all the way in between, sitting in between the feet. But anyways, no matter where you are, it's a really nice moment to just become really clear of why you showed up on your mat today, why you're showing up for this practice. Bring your palms onto your thighs and bringing some circulation and blood flow into your knees, ankles, feet. Closing your eyes or finding soft gaze. A moment to catch up with your breath. Crawl your hands forward slowly, all fours. And then you can tuck your toes and slowly lift up your knees and come into your first downward facing dog. Propel your feet from side to side. You can take a wider stance for elephant, down dog style. But usually, classic version is your feet are probably somewhat hip width distance apart. So notice where you're holding tension here. You're holding tension in your neck, then relax your neck, relax your eyes, your face, your jaw, maybe wiggle your jaw from side to side. Really lift your hips up towards the sky. Just still being really, gentle here. It's still early on, so communicating with your body, communicating the boundaries and what it needs today. The heels a little low. Tucking the navel in. Externally rotating your upper arms. You come out of your shoulders. Press the knuckles of the index finger down. And now you still focus on your breath. And then from here, slowly, in 6 inches increments, you can step your feet towards the top of the mat, somewhere where your hands are. And then I find you in forward fold. Maybe with your hands on your shins, maybe with your hands on your blocks or on a block. Maybe with your hands in the ground, very personal, very individual. And then really find the traction, find the length in your spine before you find the fold in the hip and you round the spine. Probably a nice slight bend in your knees. Relax your head, let it dangle free. Relax your breath and your heart. I don't think anybody want to lose this movement here, right? Being able to bend forward without any pain, without any struggles. And feel the stretch in the backside of your legs and enjoy that sensation for a moment. Notice those withdrawal symptoms, right? As we flow really mindfully through this practice, you might feel a sense of boredom or impatience or even frustration. Just becoming aware of those symptoms and just breathing your way through. Committing to slowing down a little bit rather than rushing through pose from pose to pose. Spread your wings left and right, still bending forward. And then really find length in every single of your limbs, in your legs, in your fingers, in your arms, in your neck. Let your head dangle free. And then so slow with your next big inhale, come all the way up, reaching all the way up towards the sky. Maybe your palms are touching. Exhale, bring the prayer in front of your heart. Close your eyes for a moment. Bring the thumbs onto the sternum, feel your heartbeat. Mountain pose, bring your arms on the sides of your body, maybe with your palms facing forward. Feet are hip width distance apart, nice bend in your knees. Tailbone is tucking forward. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. High prayer here. Exhale, slowly forward fold your airplane arms, bring you back down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands slow, glance up. Long spine. Exhale, hopper, step back, plank pose. First one of this class. High push-up position, your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Your heels are pushing back. Strong core and really active core here. Face down towards your mat, relax your gaze, your jaw, your breath, your heart. Strong legs here. Stay with me for a moment, breathe through. But you can always bring your knees into the ground if you need to, right? Please, please, please. If you feel overwhelmed, bring your knees into the ground. Breathe with me for one more moment. Push the ground away. Exhale, knees, chest, chin into the ground. And then slide all the way down onto your belly. Untuck the toes. Press into your hands. Elbows bend. Inhale for your first cobra here. Exhale, chin into the ground. Let's do 4 more of these. Inhale, reach and lift up for cobra. Press into your hands. Elbows close to the rib cages. Exhale, chin into the ground. Inhale, full cobra. Lift your heart and your chest. Roll the shoulders down and back. Exhale, chin into the ground. Inhale, cobra here. Relax your legs, relax your buttocks. Exhale, chin into the ground. One more time. Breathe in for cobra. Push up and stay with me here for 5 breaths. Wherever you are, might be look very, very different for you. And see where you feel the strength or the pressure, the weight, right? Is it only in your lower back? Then maybe you want to bend your elbows a little bit more to bring the core really into the mid and upper back. Bring the elbows close, roll the shoulders back, relax your neck and your gaze. One more big inhale here. Exhale, chin into the ground. Now cactus your arms for a moment here. And then bring your right foot basically behind you and roll the whole right side open, right? So you're bending your right knee, you're bringing your right foot behind you. You can come onto your right fingertips and keep your left arm cactus. Arm open. You can bring your head into the ground if that feels okay. And if that's not accessible for you, then you can just simply, keep your legs stacked and just roll a little bit open. Breathe here. Feel a deep stretch in your shoulder. Ooh, how nice after sitting on the desk all day. Like your counter movement here, opening up the shoulder, getting into that tissue. Breathe here. only for a moment, and then slowly come back to center. Roll onto the other side, cactusing your right arm and swinging your left foot behind you, and then come onto your left fingertips if that feels good, and bring the right side of your head into the ground. Breathe in so deep. Feel the stretch on the right side. Exhale, melt a little bit further into the ground. And even here, notice, where are you holding tension that's not necessary? Right? In your legs, in your right hip, in your face. Breathe in, open up a little bit. Exhale, come back to center, hands back into cobra, right underneath the shoulders. Relax the legs. Inhale here for cobra. Exhale, chin into the ground, tuck the toes, press into plank or skip, and I meet you right in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Back to home base, right? Catch up with your breath. Check in with yourself. Are you still focused on your breath? Has your mind drifted? Right? Always a nice little moment. At some point in your practice, down dog becomes kind of the pose to rest and catch up a little bit. And you can always come into child's pose, by the way. Bring the chins into the ground, forward into the ground, and rest the arms on the sides of your body. Okay, let's flow through 2 more of these. Inhale, you can breathe with me. Reach your hip bones up towards the sky. Exhale, hop or step towards your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Glance up. Exhale, glance down. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. High prayer here. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, down. Inhale, glance up, hands low. Exhale, hop or step back, plank pose. Knees, chest, chin into the ground. Slip all the way onto your belly, untuck the toes. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, chin into the ground. Press back into plank, and I meet you in downward facing dog when you're ready. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Full breath in, feel the expansion. Full breath out. One more round here. Breathe in, tailbone slopes up like there's a hook in your tailbones, re-sloping you up. Exhale, hop or step towards the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale for long spine, glance halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, airplane wings, bring you all the way up. Maybe even bending a little bit back. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, long spine, glance halfway up. Exhale, hop or step back, plank pose. You can flow through your chaturanga, bending your elbows, going half or all the way down actually, or knees, chest, chin, it's up to you. Breathe in for cobra. Exhale, chin into the ground, tucking the toes, plank pose, downward facing dog. Nice. Breathe here. Yes, or take a sip of water. Whew. Reconnect with your intentions for today, reconnecting with your breath. I'm playing that little game. How long does it take me to notice that my mind is wandering away from my breath and from the actual movement into what am I gonna have for dinner? Right? Breathe here, stay present so that you don't miss out on your own yoga practice. Relax your head, softening your breath, and feel your breath really hitting the bottom of your lungs. Inhale, your tailbone slopes up. Exhale, hop or step forward. Top of the mat, forward fold. Listen up. Inhale, bend your knees up to 90 degrees, chair pose. Reach your arms and your torso up. Exhale, come onto your tiptoes. Keep your knees bent. Inhale, lengthening out your legs, reaching all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, heel down, right arm onto your right leg, bending over towards the right. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, left hand onto your left thigh, reach over towards the left with your right arm. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, back into chair pose. Stay here with me for a moment. Breathe. Again, you can always come out of the pose. You choose your chair height. Can be a bar stool. Can be a really low chair. Breathe and check in. Can you see your toes? You can always bring the prayer in front of your heart. Feeling overwhelmed. Actually, everyone, let's bring the prayer in front of your heart. Bring your knees all the way together. Your legs all the way together. Breathe and lift your chest and your heart. Exhale, hook your left elbow on the outside of your right leg. And then with your right elbow pointing up towards the sky, find your twist here. Breathe and twist a little bit more. Exhale. Really sink into the pose. Inhale, find a lift in your heart. Exhale, let everything go, folding forward. Shake out your legs for a moment. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up one more time, chair pose. Yes, bend your knees up to 90 degrees. That is up to you. Bring your legs together all the way. Bring the prayer in front of your heart. Big inhale, lift your heart. Hook your right elbow on the outside of your left leg. Now your left elbow is pointing up towards the sky. You gaze up maybe towards the sky if your neck permits, and if not, if it's way too much, look down towards the mat. Breathe, and this is a nice moment to really let your breath guide you through this challenge, right? Breathe. One more big inhale, twisting a little bit here. Exhale, forward fold, lengthening out your legs, shake it out. Inhale, glance up, it's still a flow. Exhale, forward fold, hop or step back, plank pose. Stay with me in plank for a moment, or bring your knees down into the ground. Right, with your knees up or down, breathe in and push the ground away. Exhale, lower your chin into the ground, but not your chest. Inhale, come all the way back up. Two more of these. Inhale, lower your chin into the ground. Exhale, push back up. Inhale, so calm, chin into the ground. Exhale, push back up. Plank pose for 2 more breaths here. Breathing in, pushing the ground away, strong core. Exhale, knees, chest, chin into the ground. Move through your chaturanga, press into your hands. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, chin into the ground, pressing into plank, and I'm reaching downward facing dog. Whoo, nice. Bring your knees into the ground for a moment. Untuck the toes, sit in between your heels, bring your heels a little bit wider than your hips. Pray in front of your heart. Or you can always bring the palms onto your thighs if the prayer doesn't speak to you. Close your eyes for a moment. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where's my breath? Feel your heart pumping, feel the body really being warm at this point. Moment to take a sip of water if you need to. Breathe in here. Now reach your right arm up towards the sky and wrap your left arm up and around behind your back with your palm facing, with the top of your hand onto your back. Gomukhasana here. You can now bend your right elbow and see if you can grab anything. If you have a strap right now or anything, you can grab your t-shirt or anything. You can grab your hands, maybe you grab your shirt, or whatever it might be. See and try. Trying is doing and doing is trying. So see what you can do here. See what feels good in your body. So the whole purpose here is to really open up the left shoulder one more time. See if you can bring your right elbow behind your head. You can even push back a tiny bit with your head. Using the stability and the strength of your core, supporting your back. Breathe. You can close your eyes. You can soften your gaze to maybe remove further distractions. And one more deep inhale here. Exhale, let go of the grip. Bring your right arm. Your right arm likes to come out slowly. So that's the left. Come into airplane, wings, left and right, and then switching the sides, left arm up, right arm behind you with the top of your hand onto your back. And see what you can grab. Right? Maybe your shirt, maybe you have a strap handy, and see if you can work towards bringing your left elbow behind your head. You can use your head to push your left elbow a little bit further back. Tucking your navel in, strong core. And then breathe into that right shoulder. Sending all that energy into your right shoulder. Exhale, let it soften a little bit more. Breathe in, let your heart expand, lift your chest. Breathe out, let your belly balloon up and relax your shoulders into this position and location. One big inhale here. Exhale, slowly come out. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. Airplane wing, arms left and right. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Look up towards your palms. Maybe let your palms touch and find a little tiny back bend. Breathe in. Exhale, hands wing down and come back into downward facing dog once you're ready. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a full breath out of your mouth. Allowing your body to slow down, allowing your body to soften with every movement, with every breath. And then press your left heel a little low and lift your right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. You can open up your hip here as you bend your right knee. And now check in with yourself. Are all left toes rooted into the ground? Are your fingers planted firmly? Is knuckle of your next finger pressing down? Is your head relaxed? Your jaw relaxed? Your breath deep and smooth. Breathe and open up wide. Exhale, right knee to left elbow across. Stay with me here for 3 breaths. Breathe through, pressing the ground away firmly. Active core, strong back, strong legs. Breathe here through. One more inhale. Exhale, pushing the ground away. Inhale, reach and lift your right leg back up towards the sky. Open up the hip wide if you like to. And then exhale, step your right foot through. Bring your back heel down. Inhale, so slow and so mindfully reach your torso up towards the sky. Warrior one. Breathe. Reaching your arms up towards the sky, framing your head. When you close your eyes, find yourself gazing, practicing trust, self-trust, or find a steady point that allows you to concentrate. Tucking your navel in here, shifting and bending your right leg forward. One big inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up towards the left for warrior two. Spreading your arms left and right. Breathe. Relax your shoulders. Tailbone moves down. Breathe. You can, of course, adjust your feet. Your front heel should be somehow aligned with your back arch. Breathe. And you can, from here, hop your back foot a little closer towards your front foot. See if you can point both your hip points forward. For Trikonasana, reach your right arm forward as much as you like to, as it feels good. And then with or without a block, bring your right hand down and your left arm up towards the sky, bending half forward. Maybe your right hand finds your shin or your ankle or block. Reach and lift your arm up towards the sky and see if you can find an opening here. As you gaze up, maybe relax your jaw. Feel the strength in your legs, feel the strength in your core. And then reach and draw your left arm above your head forward. There should be a nice opening in your left hip. The connective tissues. Breathe. And then breathe and reach forward. Exhale. Reverse triangle. Bring your left hand into the ground, into a block or onto your shin. Twisting towards the right. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Oh, nice. Very nice, slight bend in your knees. Just feel your breath. Breathing, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale. Feel the connection with the ground, with the earth. Breathe in one more time here. Exhale. Come back to classic triangle, right hand into the ground, left arm up towards the sky. For Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, shift your weight onto your right foot. And then come onto your right hand and foot and lift your left leg off the ground if you can. Reach your left arm up towards the sky and open your left hip up wide. Breathe. Look up towards the sky or look towards the left, look towards the mat. See and find your own boundaries. Find your own challenge, your own sweet spot. A little extra challenge here from me if you like to. From here, breathe, open, reach up towards the sky. And as you exhale, come into warrior three. Reach both your arms left and right and bring your torso parallel to the ground. Left leg is still lifted. Breathe here. Inhale, lift up and fly over wherever you are. See if you can lift your limbs a little higher, your arms a little higher than everything. Press the ground away from you. Inhale, exhale, hands into the ground. Standing split here for a moment, drawing your nose closer towards your right knee if you like to. Inhale, lift your left leg up high. Exhale, right foot into the ground. Bend your left knee and bring your right knee, bend your right knee as well, and bring your right knee on the outside of your left foot, sitting on your sit bones. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your right elbow the outside of your left thigh and your left hand somewhere behind you. Twisting towards the left. Breathe. With every inhale, see if you can find the lift in your heart and your chest and collarbones. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper if it feels good to you. Breathe in for all the nourishment. Breathe out and let go of anything that doesn't serve you today anymore. Breathe in. And breathe out. One last breath here. Exhale for a little counter twist. Bring both your hands into the ground. Bend over towards the right. Inhale, come all the way back. Untangle your legs. Come back into downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Flowing through the other side, you know what's about to come. So press your right heel a little low and lift your left leg up towards the sky. Open your hip up wide if you like to. It's your choice, always yogi's choice. Bend your left knee if you like to. And even bring some gentle movements into your hip here, drawing some circles if that feels good to you and intuitive. See if you can shift your weight evenly in your right and left arm. Breathe in here. Exhale, bring your left knee across to your right elbow. Stay with me here for 3 breaths. Pressing the ground away. Using your breath to guide you through this challenging moment. You came here to feel. Breathe, strong core. One more big breath. Exhale, push the ground away. Inhale, left leg back up towards the sky. Open up wide. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, left foot steps in between your hands. Low lunge, spinning your back heel down. Getting ready for warrior 1. Pressing to your feet so firmly, and then reach and lift your torso up towards the sky. Just going through a little checklist. Relax your shoulders, relax your gaze, sink a little bit deep into your left knee. Feel your back pinky rooting into the ground, spreading your toes wide. Sinking a little bit closer towards the ground without bending your right knee. Tucking your navel in and up. And breathe. Imagine you would watch your breath while you're flowing, like you sometimes would watch the clouds moving in the sky. Breathe in, reach up high. Breathe out, warrior 2, open up towards the right. Adjust your feet or adjust your stance, whatever you need. Look towards your front hand, maybe your fingers. That might give your focus, your drishti. Soften your heart and your breath. Sink a little deeper towards the ground. And then from here, you can hop your back foot a little closer. Heel toe closer towards the front, lengthening out your front leg. For your Trikonasana, reach your left arm forward as much as you wanted before you fold. Find that length in the spine, right? And then with the crown moving forward, left hand finds anything, block, shin, ground, ankle. And then open up wide here, whole right side, reach up towards the sky. And even the transitions, right? Make the transitions in between the movements, transition asana. So it's not, we're getting less mindful in the transitions. We're even more mindful. These are the moments that we injure. We're being here too quick and not focused. Breathe. Open up wide. One more big inhale, and then switching here, bringing both hip points parallel forward, right hand into the ground, twisting, open, twisted, reverse Trikonasana, left arm up towards the sky, twist open towards the left. Oh, this feels so nice. I hope for you too. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. See how far you want to let your left arm fall behind you. There's no limits here. Press firmly into your right hand and reach and lift and twist open here. It's like that feeling like you're wringing a sponge, literally. Breathe. And one big inhale here, open up so beautifully wide. Exhale, come back to classic Trikonasana, left hand into the ground, right arm up towards the sky. Big inhale, exhale, soften everything. Breathe here. And then from here, coming into Adho Chandrasana, shift your weight onto your left foot and left hand and lift your right leg and arm up towards the sky. Yes, strong core. Shoulders and arms should ideally be stuck here. Breathe. You can look towards the ground, play with the balance, play with the strength, activating all those tiny micro muscles in your left foot. And really toning your left leg here. Breathe. Inhale, so wide open. Then from your little challenge, if you like, you can stay here, come out of the pose, of course, anytime. Bring your torso parallel to the ground as you exhale, airplane arms, warrior 3. Push your back heel against that wall behind you. Imagine it. Spreading your arms so wide, like flying above your mat. Relax your neck, your face. Upper and lower teeth aren't touching. All those signs that you're holding stress. Breathe. Inhale, lift for one moment. Exhale, hands into the ground. Standing split if you like to. Reach and lift your right leg up. Draw your nose towards your knee. One big inhale. Exhale. Bring your right foot into the ground. Seated spinal twist on the other side. Bring a slight bend in both your knees. Bring your left knee on the outside of your right foot. Sit onto your sit bones. Inhale, draw your arms up. Exhale, twisting open towards your right, left elbow on the outside of your right leg, right hand behind you. You can let your index finger and your thumb touch. For some extra focus. And some concentration here. Universal gesture, hand gesture, universal mudra here. For oneness, wholeness, connectiveness. Breathe and lift your heart and open the chest. Exhale, twist a little deeper if you like to. One more big inhale. Exhale, counter twist towards the left. Bowing down, bring your hands into the ground. And slowly come up. And then come onto your back. Slowly and controlled, no rush. Remember transition asana, stay with your breath. Now bend your knees, plant your feet into the ground. In a way that your fingers can touch your heels. That's kind of the distance you want to have here. For a back bend sequence today, press firmly into your feet. Your arms are resting on the sides of your body with your palms facing down. Pressing into your feet, lift your hips off the ground if you like to. Now there are many, many different variations here. You can stay right here. You can grab your block and bring your block right underneath your sacrum on, I would suggest the mid-level. Then you can spread your arms a little wider with the palms facing up. Active rest. If you don't have a block, you can of course interlace your hands behind your back, scooping your shoulders under a little bit, and then press firmly into your feet wherever you are. Shoulder opening, back bends. Strengthen the legs, strengthen the buttocks. Even though, try to relax your buttocks here and really bring most of the strength into your legs. And then that movement is knees moving together and forward. Breathe. Slowing down towards the end of our practice here. Signaling the body we are ready to rest. Perfect for a late afternoon practice. And then if your hands are interlaced or you have the block underneath your sacrum, then remove the block. Let go of the grip, and then so slow, like slow motion, bring every vertebra from the top towards the bottom, through the mid back, back into the ground. Like you can feel every single one. That is what I call mindfulness. Into the ground. Let the knees touch together. Bring the prayer onto the midpoint in between your eyebrows for a moment. And just feel into your body. You can stay here and just rest and wait for us. Or if you want to come into happy baby, bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet pointing up towards the sky. Grab your feet from the outside in with your hands if you can, if you like to. Some people like to grab their big toes. And then breathe in, relax your shoulders into the ground. Exhale. With your hands, you can gently push your knees a little further to the ground, bypassing your elbows. So your legs are on the outsides of your arm, your elbows. Breathe. Sometimes it feels also really good to bring more space in between the vertebrae, especially after a lot of compression, a lot of sitting, standing. It feels good to now lift up your head a tiny little bit and then just simply gaze through your legs towards the top of your mat. So now basically we're stretching the whole spine, recreating more space in between those vertebrae. See if you can keep your lower back into the ground. And breathe. One more big inhale. And then as you exhale, see if you want to maybe grab your big toes with your index and middle finger, and then if you want to lengthen out your legs a little bit with the soles still pointing up towards the sky. Maybe you want to, or you need to grab the shins. Yes, you can reach your feet. Just grab whatever you can grab. It doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you try, that it feels good, that you feel challenged, and that you're enjoying your practice. And slowly bring your knees and feet and legs back together. Give yourself a big hug. Hugging your knees into your chest. Lengthen out your left leg in front of you. Bring it into the ground. Squeeze your right knee into your chest. Reach your right arm towards the right leg knee bends with your left hand onto your right knee. Let your right leg drop towards the left, gaze towards the right. Every exhale allows you to sink a little deeper into your mat. Are you holding any tension maybe in your left arm? Relax your left arm, relax your left hip, leg, your jaw. I know I keep repeating myself, but you know, there's also power in repetition, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. So easily the mind drifts, the focus drifts, and then it's hard to break the program, it's hard to break the autopilot, so keep reminding yourself, am I relaxed? Using so much energy throughout the day to hold on to things, whether it's emotionally, mentally, or physically, that we don't really need to hold on to, that if we only were to let go, we could, you know, flow a bit more easily through our day, through our lives. And then squeezing your right knee back into your chest, come back to center, give it a big squeeze till you switch legs, left leg into your chest. Squeeze it in, and then left arm out towards the left. Bring it over towards the right, gaze towards the left. Nice, deep spinal twist towards the end of our practice. Breathe here. Breathing in and feel still the expansion even here. Breathing out, melt down. Congratulations for investing this time into yourself, into your well-being. I'm very proud of yourself that you showed up here today. There are so many distractions and so many potential reasons to skip the practice, but you made the time. So appreciating yourself for that, being thankful for yourself for this discipline and for your awareness of what's good for you. And then come back to center, squeeze your left knee into your chest. Squeeze both your legs in, so tight. And as we usually do, squeeze it all in, even your face, your muscles. Squeeze it all in, hands, fingers, toes, feet, everything you feel like hasn't been touched. And on a big exhale, release it all. And then stretching your legs and arms out, starfish, shavasana pose. You've deserved it so much. You've deserved it. You always deserve it. You don't need to flow through a whole practice to deserve to just rest, but just enjoying and letting everything synthesize now. Enjoying the fruit of the practice. Close your eyes if you haven't yet. Bring your right hand onto your belly, your left hand onto your heart. And then for the first time, stop breathing deep and just let it flow so naturally. This is, as always, your moment. What do you want to put in your mind right now? Positivity or negativity, it's always your choice every day. Every moment, it is your choice. What about some gratitude for your body? Being able to flow through this practice without any pain, without any major limitations. It's a gift. And not everyone is given this gift. So thank you, body. Thank you, breath and heart, for guiding me through. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Take your time. I recommend to stay rested a little bit longer or dive right into bed. It was such a pleasure. I hope you liked the flow today, and yes, enjoy the rest of your night. Drink a lot of water, so nice. Keep seeing everybody over and over again. I feel like we have this, it's literally coming in little family. Liz and Devin and Aaron, I always see you guys every time. Thank you so much. And hopefully see you next week then. Namaste, everybody. Thank you. Bye. Bye, Jordan. Bye-bye.